All right, welcome in and welcome back to another Barry Reacts reaction. And today we have Loathe. Loath's first time on the channel, and I'm a little late. They had a single come out called Revenant about 2 months back before their new album dropped just over the weekend, and I never checked it out. And it's a band that I've never checked out at all. So I want to get into them. I want to see what they're about. And I did a little bit of research on that. They seem to be in the realm of metalcore, progressive metalcore, new metal, whatever, right? So right up the alley of got to give them a listen, got to see what they're all about. Don't know what to expect. We're going to jump straight into it. I want a different color light. There we go. Very bouncy start. Groovy, groovy. Build up to a chorus like this. Okay. This tempo is crazy. Bam, bam. There goes with that timing again. But wait, there's more. I think it just fades out, obviously, at this point. Okay. I've heard enough. That was Loathe, Revenant, and let's talk about that. All right, Loathe, let's break it down. So for one, again, first song I ever heard by you. Numero uno. Number two, I failed to mention that there is a feature on this song. Now, I'm not seeing it in the title, but I did look it up. There is a feature. I think they're called Nowhere to Run. I'm sure it was one of the two vocalists that I just heard. Um, vocalists sound good. The instrumentation sounds good, and the tempo was tough. The the timing was hard to keep up with, I will say. And there was a lot of electronic stuff happening, synthesize stuff. Um, could have been, probably was overkill for me. While I do like all of that stuff in my music, I think their way of doing it just now, and this is gonna sound so dumb, but was it too like upfront, too loud? I felt like there's subtle ways to do synths that wasn't used here, and I think a good example of that could have been like Antimatter by Silent Planet. Phenomenal song. That's the way I think it should be used. Even with like Evian by Northlane, another good example of the like you can use a lot of it, but it not seem overbearing. This was to me overbearing with that. Um Again, I don't know that this is the style they consist with, but it was a definite first song that was very aggressive to react to. But hey, when you go in blind, that's the way it happens. Either gonna be wowed or sometimes you go in and this is just the way it is. Doesn't mean there's a problem with the band. It just means I need to hear more music by Loathe and determine my opinion going forward. Which I know this is on a new album, so I will probably give a second song a listen, or if somebody in the comments wants to recommend a classic by them, I'm willing to do one or the other. We'll see which one happens first. But as it stands, and it has been a while since this has happened, is it a playlist adder or not? The answer for me personally is no. Um, it's just a lot of noise for me. And coming from a guy who loves boundaries, okay, but it's a different kind of noise. Don't know how to explain it. It is not a playlist adder. We will revisit Loathe in the future, but that was Revenant, and that's the review.